name's Stuart. I'm the Run Together support officer at England Athletics, and I'm joined by Danny, who is the participation program officer at England Athletics. And we're going to take you through essentially 3 different offers that we have, which might be of interest to yourself personally or to the college as a wider collective. To begin with, that first offer is Run Together. So for those of you that don't know, Run Together is essentially a social running platform that launched in December 2016. So the platform is designed to provide fun, friendly, safe and inclusive running opportunities for everyone locally. And it is a national program. We've got, I'll show you in a second, but we've got thousands of groups across the country as well. Those 4 statements or factors make up the Run Together values, which, just essentially underpins the running that we want to see across the country. So we do this every time we talk about Run Together, but this is just to give you a bit of a background on the scope. So these stats, some of them are like live stats and some of them just show the engagement that Run Together has had since 2016. So just to cover a couple, we've got over 224,000 individuals that are registered on the platform, and we have over 7,500 run leaders on the platform, with over 1,300 of these live. So to lead a Run Together group, you have to be a qualified run leader. Danny's going to explain that a little bit in a couple of slides, but that's just to give you an idea of how many across the country we have. And there are currently 2,500 live groups and 1,500 mental health champions with 871 guide runners. And the mental health champions and guide runners support those with mental health challenges and with visual impairments as well. And since the launch of Run Together, we have over 3.6 million runs have been checked in. So it's been a widely used platform since launch. I think this is you now, Danny.
Thanks, Stuart. Just so that you're aware, we've got a QR code in the corner of some of these screens. As has already been mentioned, the slides will be shared with you, so don't worry if you can't access your phone right now. You'll be able to get the links at a later stage. As Stuart said, Run Together is a social running program that is across the whole country. The way people get into being a run leader is mostly via the LIRF course, the LIRF Leadership in Running Fitness course. I'll give you the basic details about this, and then if you've got any questions or you wanted to find more information, as I say, please use the link to enter the website. You need to be 18 or over to attend a LIRF course. Once you've actually been through the course, you can lead sessions for up to 12 other people, as long as they are aged 12 or over. The course cost is £200 unless you're affiliated to England Athletics, and then you get a £40 discount. The course is similar to others that we run now. It can be virtual or it can be done by hybrid means, which means that you've got some self-guided learning to do. There are tutors and people who are coaches in running fitness who can help you with your supervised sessions. And there's a 90-minute virtual classroom session as well. So it's not a massive investment of time, but it means that once you've been through the elements of the course, you can be a run leader and lead running groups. On the DBS front, once you've completed the course, there are checks performed before you can actually gain the license to be a run leader, to be able to lead those groups. And the license provides an individual with insurance to be able to lead a group from your college location or somewhere else in the community. Similar to the LIRF course, and also at the entry level to be coming into the sport and on the coaching side of things, is the Leading Athletics course. And this is an online course. It offers an introduction to the skills needed to be able to lead athletics activities for young athletes. So you're coming into the sport not necessarily with a background or any experience or other qualifications in athletics or running. So it gives you a great guide as to be able to lead groups, especially with leading athletics being on the track. Some people are nervous about that, and this gives you the confidence and the experience of being in the course to be able to lead activities. The course cost for this one is just £20 a person, which is very cheap, we like to think, and a great cheap way of getting involved with the sport. And through that course, you can then gain access to resources and activity ideas to be able to support somebody who is going to be coaching. So when you're leading, you can support a coach, and you can also lead activities on your own within the group. You can request a closed course for your college as well. Some people will want exclusive access to a course. They can look after the people who are going to be attending, and everybody there knows who everyone is, and it's just for your college. So we can organise that with you, can facilitate that via email and phone calls with our support staff.
Sorry, I was just on mute. So the next sort of offer that we're going to look at is the officiating courses. We do have a colleague, Danny and I, who looks after officiating specifically. So we won't be best suited for these questions, but as we've said, if you whack them in the chat box, Mark's pretty happy to take them offline, and we can get some responses over to you if anything pops up. So these slides have been produced by Mark, but essentially the benefits of being an official, some of the benefits that you get through, the majority of sports anyway, but it provides that opportunity for work experience. So for your college students, it gets them out there, gets them trying something new. It could be a line of work that they never actually knew of, and decide that that's a route that they'd like to go down. It teaches them how to learn, it teaches them how to operate different types of technology, and also provides those social opportunities that are so important, and that opportunity to create some new friendships. So these are most of the courses that we have available. The links will be shared later, as we've already said, but essentially your students or yourselves as members of staff could undertake these courses if you have this sort of interest in athletics. So there's sort of two scopes to it. So we've got this assistant official course, and then we've got all the courses on the other side that are a level 1 assistant. So the assistant official course is a track and field course, and it is open to those 14 plus, so suitable for all the students at the colleges and also staff. And also takes individuals on the course through the theoretical and practical elements of all the different areas of track and field. So it can be done virtually or in a face-to-face setting, and it is £15 a head. This slide at the bottom, you can see the steps that you take to book a course. So if you were to scan that QR code, you just follow the booking process as below, and that's the same for the next steps. And if you were to book on any course on the England Athletics site, as long as you know which one you're looking at, that's all you need to do. So the next slide again just covers those courses that we've seen the images with. So that would provide you with a level 1 qualification, which would allow you to go out and perform timekeeping events in your area, or any other sort of task that would be associated with a qualification. So these courses are open to those 16 plus, which I imagine is the right audience for the colleges as well. Again, students or adults, and they dive into the specifics of each of the elements of track and field. And as I said, it would provide someone with a level 1 qualification at the end. And again, these courses can be done virtually or face-to-face, and would cost £20 per head.
Okay, thanks, Stuart. I'm a level 1 timekeeper for my club, and people often think that you're going to be relied upon. It's going to be something where you become an official and you don't do anything else in the sport. But I compete, I organise events alongside officiating as well. So it's something that's really good to get involved with, and there's always going to be a need for officials. So it's something I would really recommend getting on a course for, even if you do level 1, and just have that capacity in case anybody at local events does need some support. So I'd give a big thumbs up to becoming an official. Alongside Runtogether, the other program that I help look after at England Athletics is Funetics. So Funetics is fun and athletics in one nice program. So I'm going to introduce the basics of the program to you now. Stuart's going to click on to the next slide, and I'll give you some basic details. So yeah, Funetics is a program that was created for 4 to 11-year-olds to do run, jump and throw activities. We try and steer away a little bit from calling it athletics, because people often think that's very competition based. This is to do with participation, ensuring that 4 to 11-year-olds can get involved with run, jump, throw, which, as you're aware, are the main things that you would do in the vast majority of sports. So it's got a great crossover into lots of the sports that you might be doing. And it's year round as well, so it complements sports hall and other indoor athletics, as well as outdoor run, jump, throw activities So if you've got a nice sports hall, you've got a field, you've got a track, you've got a football pitch, tennis courts, phonetics can be done in any sort of facility as long as it's flat, safe, and well lit, so you can do the activities on them. The phonetics offer will actually provide training for students to support the delivery of phonetic sessions, mainly within track and field clubs, primary schools, and also in community settings via leisure operators and similar organisations. The two courses, and we will give you further details via the QR code, are Phonetics Club and Community Activator, which is a very recently created course. Requires no experience or qualifications in athletics, so it's great for anybody who's got the enthusiasm but doesn't have a background in the sport. It's open to anybody aged 18 plus. It's £100 per student. It's a mixture of online and practical, so you get the hands-on practical session there for 3 hours where you're trying out the different activities, learning about the ways that phonetics can support the children and the other participants taking part in the activities. We do have a block price reduction that we can arrange that via email and via other means as well, because we want people to participate in this, and we can give a discount based on the number of students who would turn out for a course. The activator course is for the person who wishes to be the main deliverer of the phonetic sessions, so somebody who would think of as the coach in that scenario. If somebody wants to be supporting the sessions, they can attend the Leading Phonetics course, which again requires no background or experience in athletics. This is open to anybody who's 14 plus. The cost for this is £20 per student, and this is run online or in person. And this is ideal for somebody who wants to support sessions without having the responsibility of being the person who's the main deliverer of the phonetic sessions. And as you can see there, we will support the deployment of students via our track and field club network, and as the NGB, we've got access and communication on an ongoing basis with all track and field clubs in the country, and also by our operators and partners in the community. A wide range of organisations that now facilitate phonetic sessions. The students who complete a phonetics training course would be required to complete a minimum of 10 hours of voluntary service, and it sounds very serious, voluntary service, but it means if you can then go on to do 10 hours of supporting or delivering phonetics in a club, school or community environment as an activator or leader. And this can also, if you want it to, lead to paid opportunities for students and give them the chance to gain additional coaching qualifications, experience and leadership skills, which can be transferable across a wide range of sports and in other ways in their careers. And at the bottom I've just put the email address, which is support@phonetics.co.uk. So if you've got any questions related to any part of what I've said, or anything that you think we should do that we don't do, anything to do with phonetics, just drop us a line and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And just to wrap this up, I think we are going to give you information about why would you want to work with the national governing body, England Athletics, which is me, Stuart, and lots of other people who are happy to support you with the sport. We've got endorsement and affiliation. Well, you would be endorsed and affiliated by us, which gives you plenty of kudos, credibility, and access to information, top coaching and top information. We have well-established programs and supported by leaders and coaches. This would support and give you the opportunity to promote the health and well-being of staff and students. And one of the main things that we are willing to get the message across is that we focus on ensuring the safety of young adults who are in these physical activities, and that's especially children, young people, women and marginalised groups. It has a positive impact on mental health, as I'm sure you're aware, and this leads to achievement and attainment being improved in curriculum, whether that's in school or college. Socially as well as physically, it's a great thing because it can strengthen your friendship group, your social networks, and enable staff, students and local communities to interact in a positive manner. It also gives you the opportunity to diversify. So if you're somebody or know somebody who wants to do multi-terrain activities and events, it can give you the great chance to get involved in those. It's not just road and track and field that you'll be getting involved with. And we like to think it's a unique offer coming from us that could enhance the appeal of your college. So email us with any questions, any comments, any suggestions. If you've just got any inquiries whatsoever, Stuart, myself or one of our colleagues will get back to you. We hope that what we've given you there is an attractive offer for Runtogether, Phonetics and officiating.